Hello everybody and welcome back. We are at set 2, game 2 of the Ontario A Championships mixed doubles finals. And in this matchup, if you haven't seen the first game, you definitely want to check it out and go back and check it out because I'm going to spoil it for you. In the first sets, Tommy and Fiona McKee were able to take the first set 21-17 fairly convincingly by pretty much attacking exclusively onto Britney Tam, which is on the near side in the pink top. The 14-year-old Britney Tam, although her defense has been really good so far, Tommy and Fiona McKee has been able to really take advantage and break her defense on numerous occasions and get some easy points off of that. So we're gonna see whether Tommy and Fiona McKee are able to continue with the strategy or whether Yakura and Britney Tam can come up with something that gets Yakura into these rallies and gets them a few more easier points and makes and be able to stop making Britney Tam work pretty much 80% of every rally. And here's a very good example right there. Yakura getting into the rally, moving Tommy in the back of the court, getting Tommy caught way out of position for that easy point. So, getting off to a very good start so far, Yakura and Britney Tam are up 3-1. And for those of you who like these videos and like watching these videos, feel free to subscribe. In fact, I encourage you to subscribe because it gives me motivation to continue on bringing to you these videos in 1080p with commentary and with the scoreboard. And for those of you who don't know and haven't done any video editing, mind you, I'm kind of a newbie when it comes to video editing. Adding something like a scoreboard actually takes a lot of time, and going out to record these videos in HD does require a bit of time as well. So if you can appreciate these efforts, then definitely leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel, or thumbs up or even thumbs down this video and all the other videos you've watched on my channel, because any comments and any suggestions or anything that you do can really help with this channel and with me trying to improve this channel and giving you guys the content that you guys like to watch. So if you guys like the lower level tournaments or higher level tournaments, or you guys would like to see something different, you'll have to let me know by leaving a comment or subscribing or whatnot. So that's enough of my spiel on that. So as we get on with this game, Yakura and Britney Tam of the Mandarin Badminton Club on the near side of the court is winning by a fairly comfortable margin, 6-2 right now. And wow, with the constant barrage of attacks again by Tommy and Fiona McKee, this time Britney being able to actually recover a lot of these smashes going at her, and not only that, being able to cross court a lot of these smashes and making Tommy and making Fiona run around, scramble around in order to maintain the attack until I guess until Yakura and Britney Tam found a chance to kind of turn the rally around and earn that extra point, giving them a 5-point lead at 7-2. So they're off to a really good start right now, considering what happened the first game. Definitely a change in tactics, a change in strategies there, because Tommy and Fiona McKee are still desperately trying to attack Britney, the young 14-year-old, whose defense is, I guess, not quite as good as Yakura, who, if you didn't know, in this tournament has already just won the singles championships in the finals against Tim Lam, I believe. So he's definitely looking forward to come back after losing the first game and continue on his winning streak, because this is 2 finals in a row, which means he hasn't lost in this entire tournament yet, which is a very impressive statistic. A little bit of a careless lift right there, a little bit long of the court, and Britney, she seems to be prone to a few more mistakes than any of these other three people on the court. So it serves her right to be attacked on a constant basis. And she's really gonna need to kind of step up her game and really improve on her consistency if she wants to continue with this lead right here. Wow, a powerful smash down the line by Britney Tam, setting up for a mid-court smash, and then setting her partner up to finish the rally off fairly easily. So she's definitely stepped up her game compared to what we've seen in the first set so far. And still, Britney, Tommy and Fiona are still kept scrambling and defending this entire game long. And as we head to the mid-game interval, it's 11-6, Neo Yakura and Britney Tam of the Mandarin Badminton Club. And, the McKee siblings are down by 5 already in the mid-game interval. And it seems like, they really need to find something, they really need to start doing something different, because a 5-point deficit in the mid game means you pretty much only earned half as many points as your opponents. And if this were to continue on, they're gonna get demolished in the second game. So with a little bit of coaching advice, I guess by the coach, maybe the father, I have no idea. Anyway, with a little bit of coaching advice for both Tommy and Fiona McKee, will they be able to change this up a little bit? Will they be able to find a way to take the lead, just like how they did in the first set? We'll really have to see. But I really gotta say, I am extremely impressed by how Britney and Neo Yakura have been able to change their playstyle so tremendously over the, I guess, the interval between the first and the second set, because they seem like a completely different pair right now. Their movement is better, their rotation is better, and so far Britney's defense has been pretty solid throughout the second game, as which is quite different from what we saw in the first game. And wow, talk about rotation. Britney in the backcourt, smashing down at Fiona, and Neo Yakura being able to cover the second smash and finish off the rally fairly convincingly. Wow. But with a very loose and careless low serve right there, Fiona really being able to take advantage of that, bringing the lead down to 5 points. And well, Tommy kind of followed it up with a loose serve himself, and with a 6-point deficit again. Again, one of those, I guess these errors are coming fairly frequently from Britney Tam, and she's to be able to make it to the mixed doubles finals in the Ontario A's, these errors are going to be pretty costly if she continues on with that. Again, another loose low serve from Britney. I think that's 2 in a row, letting Tommy and Fiona McKee really get back into this match. Of course, with the quickness of Neo Yakura, it seems like Neo Yakura is kind of carrying his side of the team towards this 5 or 6 point lead so far. Wow, a little bit of deception there. Tommy caught running forward and Neo Yakura just flicking it over his head. Unfortunately, that was just a little bit out. So, again, Neo Yakura and Britney Tam still maintaining a 5-point lead. And there's another example of pretty much the trademark of Fiona McKee being able to cover the net so efficiently and so well, being able to get that easy point. One thing I kind of noticed in this game so far is that Britney is very comfortable and very proficient at the back of the court. She's at the back of the court almost as much as Neo Yakura, and her court coverage in the back and her ability to actually get a lot of accurate smashes down has been tremendously beneficial in this game so far. Again, with being able to smash on the back of the court, being able to pick the lines and catching Tommy off guard for yet another 5-point lead at 18-13. Wow, tremendous defense right there. Seeing that cross-court smash and just casually flicking straight over Fiona's head, and Tommy not even being able to reach that birdie before it hit the ground. So tremendous play by Britney Tam right there. Oh my goodness. Tommy was frantically smashing and attacking, setting up the rally for Fiona to finish off that easy smash, and Fiona hitting it right into the net. So, and now, at game point 2014, Yakura and Britney Tam with 6 game points. It seems like they're going to be able to finish off this second set fairly convincingly, and yes they do. The second set, 21-14, Yakura.